A lot of people are saying that Dangote is now an activist, right? Because he's calling out Farouk, saying that Farouk has some children, is it in Switzerland? And in that Switzerland, the children are there in secondary school, and he has paid over $5 million for their secondary school. Why one of his child has already come out of Harvard University. So you should imagine how much he must have used to train out that child out of Harvard. Now, according to Dangote in one of his videos, I think he said that the man doesn't have a business. He knows the man very well that the man doesn't have a business. So if yes, the man is claiming that it's his business money that he used to train that child, that the man should prove it to Nigerians. That is what our almighty Dangote said. Now, many people are already calling him an activist, saying that he's now doing the work that most activists are supposed to be doing. But all I see is that now this new tax reform bill is going to affect a lot of people, right? A lot of companies that have been exempted are going to be forced to pay taxes. But just as I have been saying before, paying of tax is not what we are against here. What we are against is the looting of the tax money. Before now, Nigerians have been paying tax. Some call it indirect tax, some call it direct tax, whichever way you call it. We have been paying taxes. I work for a company. The company deducts my tax before paying me my monthly salaries. My money that was around 93,000. Then we have to remove my tax. Before you remove the tax, everything, my money falls down to within at times 75k, at times 78, at times 83, at times 85,000. When we go this year, this is how the tax was did, blah blah, and we'll just accept it. But at the end of the day, all these taxes that they have been taken before now, nothing to show for it. And now the federal government said that they want to rebrand it, restructure it, amend it, and start with taking more taxes. Because what Tinubu actually did was to broaden the tax nets. Now our question is, the ones who have been taken before, what has the government done with it? No road, no light, no water, no security. Will you call the police you are seeing now, as in the security you are seeing now, will you call it a security? The answer is no. You can't really call it a security. The amenities we have now, you can't really call them amenities. What about the health? You can't call them amenities. So we are saying, what are you using to guarantee us that when we finish paying this tax, it's going to use for us? So now what Dangote is simply trying to do is that, okay, my company will pay these taxes, but you're going to show us what you'll be using the taxes for. You're going to let us understand that people will not be stealing away our money, using it to train their children in schools, giving their children better life, why our children still wallow in poverty. Remember, Dangote alone is not the only person to pay these taxes. A lot of middle class people will start paying taxes. In fact, you will not be exempted so far the year end. After every auditing on your account, they're going to deduct the tax. If you are tax, as in if you are tax eligible, they're going to deduct the tax from the account. Now, after the government has deducted this tax from the account, what are they going to show you that yes, that they have used this your money to do? Like I was talking to some kids, they are not really kids because all of them are above 19 and 20 years and they have already finished secondary school, so you cannot call those kind of children kids. When I was talking to them, they were just laughing. But one thing we shocked them, that at the end of the year, maybe when they are finished receiving money and it's over 3 million in their account, resting in their account, or maybe some part of the money they use it as their normal transfer, and at the end of the day you're saying minus, and the bank tell you it's for tax. Many people are going to wake up, right? Many people are going to start being serious. That is when a lot of us are going to hit on our local government chairman, because I was telling them, at least by now we're supposed to tell our local government chairman, what have you put in place as a basic amenity? In this time I'm talking to you right now, there is no good hospital, no good health care, no good security, nothing to show for it. The local government chairman is building a very huge, massive mansion for himself, not for us. Now that mansion that he is building now is for himself, and he will give himself every basic amenity he needs there. What about the common man? This guy singularly said, according to one of the vigilante group I interviewed, they said he singularly told them that he cannot put them as part of his budget, right? And we are going to be paying taxes for security, light, water, and all of that. So what is the government going to show us that, yeah, this is what we are using your money for? That's what we are asking the government. So I think the president needs to tell us what they are going to use this money for, and what they have already put in place, and what they are going to put in place again. I remain the bitter truth. No time.